What is the best Italian food you ever had in your life? If you haven't eaten Nick Rossi's food, you're missing out. Nick Rossi is 90 years old. He was born in 1926 in Auburn, New York. He's the son of Italian immigrants. His father, Alfredo Rossi, was an Italian chef who during World War I constructed mobile field bakeries for the Italian army. After he was discharged from the military in 1917, Alfredo came to the United States where he hoped to start a successful new life. When he arrived in the U.S., he could not speak any English, and he only had 16 cents in his pocket.
Alfredo used his skills as a baker to make fresh pasta in a barn on East Division Street in Syracuse. Alfredo partnered with Nicholas Porcino and started the P&R Macaroni Company. They originally sold their pastas out of the front of their family home and delivering their dried pastas by horse and wagon. Eventually, they built a plant in Auburn where they successfully produced P&R macaroni for many years. Nick took over the family business and operated the plant for decades. In 1972, P&R was wiped out by floods caused by Hurricane Agnes. Nick rebuilt the factory and sold it to Hershey Foods in 1978. P&R products were still sold until Hershey Foods retired the label in 2011.
When Nick was growing up, he learned how to cook from his father, who started teaching him traditional family foods when he was about 15 years old. Nick quickly developed a passion for preparing classic Italian dishes. Later in life, Nick shared these family recipes with his son George, and his son knew the world had to be able to enjoy Nick's food. In 2012, George and Nick started a YouTube channel to share Nick's delicious recipes. Nick became a local celebrity due to the success and internet of this YouTube channel. In fact, people often stopped him on the streets and asked him, "What's cooking, Nick?"
Nick grew up during the Great Depression. The Great Depression in the United States started with the stock market crash of 1929. The Depression was very unexpected because the 1920s was a huge economic boom time in America. By 1932 in the United States, 1 out of every 4 Americans did not have a job. In 1938, when Nick was in 8th grade, he asked his father if he could start playing on the basketball team. His dad replied no because school was more important. He was, however, able to convince his father that if he could maintain a 90 average, his dad would let him try out for the team. From that point forward, sports became an important part of Nick's life.
Also, when Nick was a young man, he asked if he could attend a summer camp, but his parents said no because his dad insisted that he worked at a factory instead because his dad wanted to teach Nick the importance of having a good work ethic, a life lesson he never forgot. Throughout the course of the interview, Mr. Rossi offered us several pieces of advice. Always work hard and always put in your best effort. Size doesn't matter, you can accomplish anything. Always set goals.
Thank you, Mr. Rossi.